Now, newsman Dennis Daly presents his unique look at current events in another of his wide-ranging daily video blogs.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. Hard to believe that it was 45 years ago today that Robert F. Kennedy died. I remember watching TV that night. He said, now it's on to Chicago. The next thing you know, there was hubbub coming out of the kitchen area, and then we found out he had been shot. He lingered for a long time. I was watching television when the announcement was made that he had succumbed to his injuries. I remember there was a movie starring Rosalind Russell, Sister Kenny, and that movie was interrupted. I never got to see the end of it, but it didn't matter. It's harder, even when we think about the 45 years, to think that this November 22nd will be 50 years since John Kennedy was shot and killed. I dragged out some of the old TV coverage, and I want to point out one thing about the performance of Walter Cronkite.
We just have a report from our correspondent Dan Rather in Dallas that he has confirmed that President Kennedy is dead. There is still no official confirmation of this. However, it's a report from our correspondent Dan Rather in Dallas, Texas.
It absolutely befuddles me that Cronkite was not only able to keep his cool, he was reading a lot of bulletins, but he was also ad-libbing a lot, recapping what had been happening and doing it by memory. That's why they paid Walter Cronkite the big bucks. But, you know, that is one of the hardest things to do, and that is to fill time, particularly when time is of the essence, and you are reporting a story as important as that. I'm Dennis Daly with your Daily News Update.